All right, we'll start with questions. We'll start with Gustavo and then go to Ben.
Luke, take me to this doubleheader. What are your thoughts? Of course, losing is bad and losing a doubleheader is not good. But what is your takeaways from these two games?
You know, this was the first time that we played in a doubleheader this season, so I think it's good to get that experience for one. For two, there was a lot of negatives, but there was also a lot of positives. I liked how we really competed in the ninth inning in the first game. That's going to be huge for us going through the rest of the season, and then in the second game, that big what was it, the sixth inning where we scored 5 runs? That was huge. A lot of teams could just crumble and roll over, but not us. I think going forward, it was the kind of kick in the pants we needed, just to not be complacent, maybe to play better than we have been. And I think there's a lot of positive takeaways from these 2 games, and we're just going to keep rolling with it.
And on that 6th inning, you guys scored 5 runs, and even though you guys are down 7-0, is that something you take away from this game, the competitiveness of the team, even though been down 7 innings, you guys still were, trying to go back and try to win the game?
Yeah, so that in that inning, I think we saw flashes of what we could be, which is really exciting for this team, because our offense has not been rolling the way it was in the fall or in the spring. And so, yeah, I think that just shows how competitive we are as a team, as an offense, and how we're not going to give in. And then it also shows what we really can do. We can put up big numbers whenever we want. We just need to get that consistency down and we'll be fine.
Luke, you all were 4 for 17 with runners in scoring position, and Coach talked about it not necessarily being a issue in terms of approach just with runners in scoring position, but there were poor at bats all day long, kind of in any situation. What do you think led to that?
I don't really think there's anything that led to it. We prepare better than I'd say any team in the nation. I think some people are just putting a little too much pressure on themselves, overthinking too much. I think it's little mental things that just need to be cleaned up. But as approach goes, yeah, just with the mentality, I don't think it's anything to really worry about. We're generally pretty good at executing. So I think going forward, it's just taking the pressure off, competing and sticking with what we know how to do.
Any more for Luke?
I've got one more, if that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Luke, I know you all had the big 6th inning, but a big reason y'all were able to maybe crawl back is because of Kirby Connell on the mound. Just what does he bring to the team, and why is he able to be so efficient out there?
He likes to work quick, so it makes the defense really lock in behind him. He's a great guy, so you love it when he gets on the mound. And then he just goes out there and he kind of just says, here it is, try to hit it. And they really couldn't. So I love that from him. It's awesome to see him doing so well. That was a bright spot today for sure. But yeah, it's just everyone wants to rally around him. And then he really just goes out there and does what he does best, and that's pitch his game.
All right. Thanks.